Good morning, you guys. I am not in the best mood for Vlogmas Day 4 at all. Here goes my 4. I'm not in the best mood. I know I try to promote like a lot of positivity and self-confidence and everything else like that, but let's just keep it real. I don't even have that myself. I don't have it myself. Today is definitely an example day of many days that I have like this, where my hair is not done. I'm not dressed. I'm still in the bed. And I don't really feel like doing anything else, if you want to be honest. Today, I am a lot disappointed. I'm very disappointed in my fiance's actions. So much to where I just be thinking, like, I know they say that you should never think of if the person is the right person for you, but let's just be real. When it comes to you being disappointed and your standards and overlooking things that doesn't meet your criteria just to make it work because that's the person that you love is things that has me questioning. So here goes what happened. My fiance has a son, which is my stepson. Stop, please. He has, I have told him since he's a freshman that he pretty much needs to be inside of a activity, because going to school and coming home from school and just sitting around the houses, it is not an option for me, for these kids. I definitely want to make sure that these kids have a better opportunity in life than what me and their parents had, you know? That's my ultimate goal, is to make sure I provide something better. So yesterday around like 5:45, keep in mind though, y'all, I work from 10:30 to 7, and on the times that I work overtime, I get off at 9. So most days I'm getting off at 9, okay? Because one, it's the holiday time, and right, we have to make sure that y'all get some Christmas gifts, right? Yeah, you gotta make sure you get Christmas gifts. Hey, you don't do that. That is not nice. I get toe up from these kids, y'all. Toe up, honey. I'm gonna keep this video short, simple, to the point. So, like I said, he had basketball practice. Had my fiance head out like 45 after with both of our children. That's when I recorded the Q&A video, because those are the times that I can actually get like some time to myself. Quietness, because this is why I don't know if you guys would be wanting to see any of that from me or not. Hold on. Because it's pretty chaotic, and I want to make sure that I'm focused on the topic of my videos. And like I said, he gave me some time. Spent my little 15-minute break while making a video, editing the video while I was at work. And around, because my break is at 5. So, like I said, I'll probably say, like, I really don't know what time he walked out. I'm not going to lie. I didn't really pay attention. I know I went to my break late because I was supposed to go to break at 5. And I know I went pretty late. But by 6 o'clock on the dot, well, before then, my fiance texted me saying, like, oh, well, I've been sitting here, the kids are asleep, yada, 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 in the car. So I'm thinking in my mind, like, I mean, hell, if the kids are asleep, just sit there a little bit longer. If you ask me, that's a break for you, and that's a break for me. You know, like any parent that has babies and toddlers, like, just let them get the rest. I'm not saying, like, hours upon hours, but it hasn't even been, like, 45 minutes. So 6 o'clock comes rolling around, and he texts me, he's like, I'm on my way back, and all this other crap. He makes it back at 6:11. And then comes 7, 8. And I'm like, ain't no way these games is going past. Like, you know, there's just a big communication problem between his son and him and me. And I feel like when it comes to communication with a teenager, stop please. When it comes to a communication with a teenager, like, teenagers have to feel comfortable to communicate with you like that. You have to open up that space. You just have to open up that space. You have to ask those questions. You have to do that. And pretty much in story, he picked him up 2 hours late, and I'm cooking dinner. I'm almost done with dinner. I'm just like, there's just something that's not right. So I made him go back and go get him. So by the time he go pick him up, my stepson was extremely upset, you know, visibly emotionally upset. And I just don't want him to grow up feeling like we didn't put no effort into him. Like, we just didn't give a, you know. And I do. Like, I'm fighting for you, buddy. But I be feeling like sometimes he expects a lot out of his parents, and when it comes to his parents, that's what he's expecting. I can't fight more than, see my toddler? I can't fight more than your parents, honey. That's what you're expecting. Stop! Anyways, y'all, let me get this video over and done with. So, I don't know. He does have a lot of expectations from his parents. And when you want it from your parents, that's exactly who you're looking for it from. You know, like, no matter what, who, auntie, grandma, stepmom, anything like that, they cannot feed a child what they're looking for from their parents, no matter how much they do it. If that's what they're seeking, honey, that they're gonna continue to seek for, and whatever. I feel like sometimes whatever you do is not gonna be good enough for them, because, like I said, they're looking for it from the parents. So, I kind of tried to, like, take a step back. So, and let the parents figure it out. But like I said, I'm pretty disappointed in my fiance's actions last night. Because if he would have had just waited 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, the whole situation would have been avoided. The whole situation. But instead, there's 100 excuses. Instead, there's I don't have to do this. Well, we are parents. There ain't no other choice but to do this, huh? God bless you, baby. There is nothing else that we can do but be parents, and be parents to the best of our ability. And I'm gonna be a parent to the best of my ability. One thing I just can't stand that parents do is come up with excuses. And no, I'm not saying that. Of course you can't complain that you're tired. Of course you can't complain that you do this. But if you complain every single day, what is the point? Do what you gotta do. So, I'm gonna let this video be at what it's at. It's really not gonna have any cuts to it. Just straight to the point. Trying to get my own son into early childhood so he can get some more speech therapy and take care of my daughter and release my brand. I have a whole brand that I am curating and working on, and about to be releasing the Waist Trainer as Leisure brand. So, which we're on YouTube too, but like I said, I'm just trying to staying focused. I just wanted to record this video just so I could put something out there for Vlogmas Day 4, and how I'm not at the best mental state. So, I will talk to you guys later. Holla.